Hey guys. Well, it is already 8 o'clock. I think I was supposed to do this at 7 p.m. It is Wednesday, January the 15th, and I'm excited to be here tonight. I was a little nervous there a few minutes ago and really had to push myself out of my comfort zone to um, go live. I didn't get the book that I needed to today so that I could talk to you about the paradigm shift. I really am in love with the audio book. I use Audible. A lot of the time I listen to the same book. I think I mentioned that before, Change Your Paradigm, Change Your Life. And it really does talk to you about the habits you formed over the years, and we're so ingrained in our ways. In this book, of just this audiobook I just love, but I don't have the one that I can read to you from. So I thought tonight I would look at 101 health miracles, little health miracles, and maybe just randomly pick out some topics. So this one here, for example, in this book, 397, bag a healthy back. Carrying your bag on the same shoulder all the time can lead to muscle intolerance and weakness, leading to pain. Resolve to swap shoulders every other day or use a backpack. Oh my gosh, this is such a great topic. I always had a big purse and then couldn't handle all the content and could never find things. And I'm sure you guys all feel the same way. So I ended up switching to a small purse. And then I realized that, oh my gosh, I can't fit everything in that I want and things I want to take with me. So all of a sudden I have gone back to a big purse and can't find everything. But what I've been doing is really neat. I take my little over the shoulder bag and I put it in the larger bag for the car. And then when I'm going in somewhere, I can put my shoulder bag on. And I feel good about that. So I don't know about you guys, but I have too many bags. And when I go south, I always take a little bit of a knapsack, and I love the pretty ones. So that's number 397. I wonder what you guys do for bags. If any of you are bag lovers, let me know. I've fallen in love. What's the name of the company that went out of business? But I have a ton of their 31 bags. I just love them. All right, number 225, which is in the section fitness and well-being. The other one was illness and ailments. So this is in fitness and well-being. Field chipper with banana. Oh, this could be interesting. For a handy and tasty pick-me-up, why not dried banana chips? They are rich in carbohydrates, iron, and magnesium. And in addition, they have natural sugars to give your body an energy boost when you're on the move. Combine them with plain natural yogurt when you're looking for a more substantial snack. I try to avoid carbs, so this is hard for me to kind of embrace this one. But I do feel that healthy carbs are okay for you in moderation, especially if you're exercising and moving your body. I think that's why I try to move my body some, so I can feel less guilty about carbohydrates. I'm a big potato lover, but anyhow, I really am not much of a fan of dried fruit. I've heard it does actually contain more sugar and not as much the natural sugar. Correct me if I'm wrong in any of the comments below, but I do feel that it is important to be eating our fruits and vegetables, obviously. And my nutritionist that I went to about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago now, talked about 3/4 of your plate being vegetables at night, and to always make sure that at mealtime you're adding that nutrients of vegetables. And it really, for me, being celiac, helped me with a lot of digestion issues. All right, diet and nutrition. This is number 117. Grab a grapefruit for weight loss. Oh, this is interesting. Eating grapefruit really does help people lose weight and could reduce the risk of developing diabetes. Researchers have found that people who include grapefruit in their diet lose weight faster. In effect, they think may be due to the high levels of digestive enzymes in the fruit. Right, because your body and your gut health is working. So I'm going to try one on the right-hand page. This is under illness and ailments. This one is about 462, soup it up. Chicken soup helps the cilia, tiny hairs of the nose and bronchial passage, move quickly so they can defend the respiratory system against against contagions, and it contains substances that help the immune system fight and off an attack. So it is true that soup does help. And I have made some soup recently. I was wanting to buy a whole bunch of different fruits and vegetables and to put in this, vegetables in this soup. And I ended up finding at Costco a really great bag of vegetables that didn't have a lot of additives to them. So it was great because I could roast them and then it blended so well in the blender. Mind you, I added cooked beets as well. Not sure that was a good idea because it made the soup pink. And I'm struggling to get that out of the freezer. But I did eat it because I also added some chickpeas for protein and some cottage cheese. So anyhow, lots of ideas around soups. And I think we overlook soups thinking we need to add bread with them. But if you are definitely putting a lot of nutrients in that soup and it's a bit dense, you really could have a decent sized bowl of it and not need any of the bread or crackers that a lot of us use in it. It is a 6:14, 6:15 here, and as far as minutes into the video, and I guess the reason I'm saying that is because I also want to do some movement with you guys, and this is, you guys need to play your own music. I'm not allowed to play music from what I understand, so I'm going to actually probably at this point turn the video off so I won't be talking, and I might add some music from the approved section to this so that you guys can hear some movement, some music while we do some movement. I might even suggest that you get a couple weights. I brought out a couple of where did they go? Oh, I think I took them in the bedroom. They're just little dumbbell weights, and it's because I find I like to feel a little bit of soreness when I have done a little bit of exercise. Otherwise, I think why do it? So I find just the little light weights that I hold in my hand. You can use cans of soup or whatever. I'm not a exercise guru. I'm just trying to suggest we do movement in our day, any kind of movement. So when the music plays, you could do what I'm doing or do your own music, but this is just so you have a set time to stop and do a little bit of movement. I was watching a video at some point in the last week or so, and they do movement while they do their hair in the morning, and so do I. It's quite funny when I'm blow drying my hair. I always have my head upside down, so I actually end up doing a little bit of a balance on one foot and stretch my leg out behind me. So anyhow, I do all kinds of crazy things to get a little bit of movement. And they say the first 10 minutes after you eat, even under your desk, if you just move your legs up and down, it really gets the blood circulation going and gets your digestion going. So it's to always be thinking in the back of our head, how could I be moving while I'm doing this activity? And I finally got my phone back attached to my Apple Watch, so it's tracking movement, and I just love it when I remember to put it on. Yes, of course. Okay, so without further ado, you won't be hearing me talk. I'm just going to be doing a bit of exercise, and then when this replay happens, because I will be editing it slightly since I can't do it on the platform I want in the Fire Up Facebook page. I'm doing it here for now in YouTube, and then I'm saving it and uploading it. So I'll explain that as well in my Facebook group. I'm just reaching out. I love to connect with people. I can't wait to interact with people as they start joining me. And feel free to add comments or suggestions. But as you know, I work full time as well. I sell cars in Sackville, and I love that part of my life too. This is just to just be there for other people. I really am excited about this, and anyhow, okay, without further ado, let's get some movement. I'm going to go grab my weights, so I'll be missing for a few seconds. doing a little bit of stretching first, actually, just moving my body so that I can stretch a little bit, stretch out your calves. It's always important, even just as however much you can do is just a little bit of stretching. So important. Now, I think one of the things I want to do at the end of each session is a little bit of time for us to think about one thing that we want to change and to try to be consistent for 21 days. If you want to share that in the group below, you're more than welcome to. One of the things I'm doing this for is to prove to myself I can be consistent and do something ongoing, even when it's not easy and life gets in the way. Whew, that was a little bit of a workout. I know it wasn't for a long time, but all that gets your heart pumping and movement in your body. It helps with digestion. And I'm just proud of each of us for just showing up. And take the next 5 minutes to sit quietly and maybe have a pen and paper if you want to jot down some things that are in your mind that's heavy on your heart. And again, send some Care Bear love out to those situations, those people, because when we love on things that are difficult, things become clear. And I do want to get into that book by Bob Proctor, so I will be doing that when I can. Love you all.